Hey guys, Alyssa Dawson here for City Lights on Novus TV. In Vancouver, seafood reigns supreme. And for a limited time each year, the almighty Spot Prawn takes center stage. Today we're cooking with Scott Jaeger, chef and owner of the Pear Tree in Burnaby. President of the Chef's Table Society of BC and Chef of the Year several times, this guy knows his way around the kitchen. So we're putting him to the test with Spot Prawns. Let's see what you've got, Chef. Okay, I think we've all heard of them, but what is a spot prawn?
Spot prawn is a Pacific Northwest prawn, so it comes from all the way up the coast here, our side. It is a beautiful, succulent prawn that is trap caught. The commercial season is about 4 to 8 weeks, usually probably average about 6 weeks long, so it's kind of a very short, intense fishing season, and then the DFO closes it and then it's done. But sport fishermen can still fish for spot prawns.
Okay, so aside from the fact that they're only available for about 6 weeks every single year, what makes them so special?
Mother Nature did a good job with this one. Just very sweet, very fresh. What I love about them is it's a day catch, so it's a boat that goes out, comes back each day, and brings the product to port.
Now, as a chef, how do you treat a spot prawn versus something like a tiger prawn?
A little more kid gloves. They're a little more tender, a little more gentle. It's a delicate prawn. Again, they've gotten good at harvesting tiger prawns and kind of made them quite hardy, and that's why they almost have a chew to them, like they're dense, so they're more resilient. Spot prawns, very delicate, very little cook time. They often are purchased live, so they need to be cooked right away, or at least killed right away, so that they don't, there's an enzyme inside. If you leave them alive, they kind of become a little bit mushy, so those are the big things.
All right, so enough talking for me. Tell me about the dishes you've made today.
So we're gonna do a prawn bisque, a prawn cocktail, and a little char-grilled green asparagus with grilled prawns.
All right, so we are on to the bisque. I am so excited for this, but I do not see spot prawns anywhere.
They're buried, they're deep, so you gotta kind of do a little digging and find those. They're at the bottom.
This is incredible. Tell me about it.
It's a prawn bisque, so we take the shells, a little fennel, celery, leek, carrot, cooked all out together, not too long. We had then a stock, bring it to a simmer, strain off all the shells, reduce that down, then it gets creamed out. We have white wine in there, we have a tiny bit of espelette in there, so a little espelette gives a tiny bit of heat, not hot.
And then a squid ink chip?
Squid ink chip, so just a little crisp, a little bit of a dip, so a little more fun, a little texture to add to that foam, and yeah. So this is a little play on a prawn cocktail. So again, prawns are the star to me. They need to be the forefront when we put spot prawns on, that we really add 2 or 3 other flavors tops. And this one we've made a prawn oil. Again, same process, but roasting the shells, but with oil. Then we strained off that oil, hung it, and then made up basically a prawn mayonnaise. Dressed the spot prawns after they've been cooked. So they were cooked in a little court bouillon. We have some white asparagus, cured fennel, a bunch of little herbs.
Yeah, cooked perfection. It's so fresh, and I love the little bite from the puffed rice.
Gives it a little
Surprising
crunch.
catch.
You gotta try a little of the strawberry. So that's the alpine berry there. And then you have a little pickled green strawberry as well. Really zingy, really kind of cut through the richness of the prawn.
And last but not least, the grilled spot prawn dish. Tell me about it.
I love this one. It's not typically what I would do at the Pear Tree very often, because I like all the work to be done. I like all the shells removed and just customers to have the easy road. But this one's a little fun because it's kind of springy, summery, and it's what I would do with prawns at home. Simple grilled asparagus off a char grill. The prawns were just, lightly cured, dressed, and then put on the grill just for 90 seconds because they're already split in half. I've done a little horseradish dressing, a little lovage mayonnaise.
All right, put me to work. How do I go about tackling this dish?
For me, it's a little bit of cutlery and a bit of fingers, and you just kind of peel away. It's one of these dishes too that is really nice. It doesn't have to be smoking hot off the grill. They can kind of just stew in their own juices. So, when you have a big group, you can grill them and just put them in a bowl, and people will come and pick at these all day long. Cheers, there you go. Just prawn flavor.
If you want the recipes to the dishes that we just demolished, you are in luck. The chef has put them up online. So get your butts down to Fisherman's Wharf while spot prawns are still in season. For City Lights on Novus TV, I'm Alyssa Dawson.